Hi, legend. I'm doing good, Milk. How are you? Thank you. There's a lot of work to be done. I'm wondering, how are the levels between the music and the mic? Thank you. I don't think so, but it's okay. I can understand you pretty well. I'm Swedish, so my English isn't perfect either. So my mic sound is pretty good then. If you can hear me. Awesome. That's good, because I had some trouble getting into good levels, because my mic's kind of old, so yeah. That's great. So how is everyone? I hope you're having a great day. Thank you, Nicholas. Oh, fighting's never fun. I hope it's playful and not like super serious. Oh, this is gonna be hard. I don't know what I want for a shape here. Just test stuff out, I guess. I do, Milk. They're usually pretty funny. I just started, it was, I mean, 10 times worse, because I didn't know what I was doing. And it probably showed pretty well, too. I mean, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but, I mean, I'm getting there, I guess. Let's try this one, see how that looks. Scroll all the way down and get a color. Oops. Is the hair in the way? Okay, that was... When you realize you don't make the same on both sides. Maybe like this. What do you guys think of this one? This shape. Maybe it should be less of those, perhaps. Thanks. I'm just gonna try another version with less cloudy thingies. See which one I like most. Let's try this one. Now, which one do you prefer? Legend, if you were to pick. This one. Okay. Yeah, probably. When you start trying to redo and change, and maybe this will look better, or you, I always end up like not liking it, and it looks worse, and I have to start over. So it's probably good that I'm streaming, so people can like tell me, so I don't do that much. That works. That works. Let's see, get some more color here so I get something going. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. There we go. I know what the hell I'm listening to right now. Commercial. Wonderful. For sure, Nicholas, I wanna stream regularly. That way I can get work done, so I don't some days just sit and not do any work, cause I don't feel like it today. But if you stream, you like force yourself to draw. I mean, it's only positive, so at least for me. Because I tend to go like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling it right now, and then nothing gets done. But that's like more to do with depression and stuff. That's not really just a, you know, I don't know what I'm saying. You probably understand what I mean. Hello, Theony. I hope I said that right. Eesh. If I didn't, I'm sorry. That was way left. Too left. What the hell? What am I doing? Jesus Christ. Thank you. Oh, that's good to know. I'm not the best with names and nicknames. I tend to butcher them pretty good. This one should probably not even be noticeable, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, okay, that feels much better in my... One can be smaller. That one can be bigger. Oops, wrong color. Oh. When you lock something and you don't realize it. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm liking that shape, but I'm gonna stick with it. Let's change place so we don't get bored. sure what kind of, I don't know what's it called, ethnicity? I guess a race I want her to resemble. I guess we should take that later, maybe. Yeah. Kinda, and I know I'm never gonna like be able to do all prompts or like all 30 days worth of them. So I thought I'd like take a couple prompts that I kind of feel like I'd want to do, and then do a couple paintings if I can manage, maybe some sketches if I get inspired by something. Yeah. Legend. I was going for like what's the word? Like golden blonde ish, like strawberry blonde, kind of, and pretty fluffy. Cause I don't know, mermaid hair tends to be straight, and I wanna go crazy with it. Almost like a perm, but not. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty stressful, especially if you're behind or you're like, what's it called? Train of thought. Where are you? I forgot, but I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Like painting and talking, I'm new to this, so like, I'm sorry. It'll take a while before I can like talk and paint, so I don't know. It'll be a bit slow until I get the hang of this. I started with like this pinkish that I ended up making for the tail, but I don't know, I felt like a lot of mermaids have pink hair, and yeah, it was pretty common, like Ariel inspired, and then I felt like, yeah, so many people do that, so might as well do something else, and then, I don't know, blonde fits pink, I think. Hi, Flausche. Flausche? I'm sorry. I wanted to live stream because I wasn't getting nearly enough progress on this one to be able to do speed paint, so I thought, why not stream while I do something, and maybe people want to watch live what the hell I'm doing with my paintings. Hi, Misuki. I think generic or yeah, they do. I was like debating between this type of style and then maybe some or fabricy, but not. But then I thought I might want to add fabrics like to the sides that hang, kind of see-through, so she looks even more snobby. Because I picked the snooty prompt from the official prompt list. I don't know, it just spoke to me for some reason. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to add some jewelry and shit to make her look even more, I don't know, rich and important to herself, I guess. At least that's the vibe I thought of when I read that prompt, so. Let's see, let's try to flesh out the eyes somewhat so we get somewhere here, get something going. I might do Asian-ish, but I don't know. This shit tends to change so much when I paint. Sometimes I start somewhere and then all of a sudden it looks completely different, and then just I tend to roll with it. But I mean, I'm never like dissatisfied with it, so sometimes it's fun to just not have a plan before you start on these things and then just try it out, see what happens. I've never liked being too strict with sketches and stuff when I paint. I don't know, it feels too, what's the word? Structured? It gets kind of dull for me, so I prefer to not have so much. But sometimes if you want to do stylized, of course you kind of have to be structured with that. Oops, wrong color. Let's see, let's I guess add some brow shapes. Maybe we can get a vibe of where we want to go with the eyes. Should have probably muted that one. Let's see, she should probably look kinda, I don't know, not angry, but show that she's above everyone, I guess. Something like that. I haven't, no, I'm pretty self-taught. There's not much in that area in Sweden. That's not, at least not where I lived, and moving was not, just for school, was not something I wanted to do. Oh, I think I saw a spider, and yeah, I did. God damn it. And it disappeared. Oh well. it's freelance. Pretty much. I feel like that should be a little bit bigger, maybe. The eyes. Yeah. We'll see. School and what? If you don't mind me asking that. Working or just self-study? Yeah, sometimes it's fun to work for yourself, or I should say a lot of fun, because you can decide yourself how you want to structure work and what you want to work with and what you want to avoid and what you want to focus on, stuff like that. But school is good sometimes if you get the right school and not just a school that takes up stuff that, like, why do I need to learn this? Is this something I can... Am I paying for this shit? If that happens, it's not so good. Hello, Renee Lee. Yeah, it's definitely not easy without. You kind of have to. I know I'm not doing so well either. That's why I have Patreon, YouTube, and kind of like to make sure there's something goes slow, you have something else to kind of help you balance it, I guess. But if it never picks up, then that's an issue. So I guess if you want to gamble, or I mean, okay, that's not probably the best word to put it, but if you feel like you always have time to go to school after, you could always give the first option a try, and if it doesn't work out, then go to school. Or if you want to like go to school and then go full on like freelance and stuff, then that could work too. But that's pretty much just all up to the individual person, what they prefer and feel like is most important, I guess. Because some people get all stressed about their time. They feel like, oh shit, I gotta do this right now, because in 3 years I'll blah blah blah, you know. And I don't think that's the best way to do things when it comes to art. it is if you can get people to pledge to you, and they usually stay if they feel like the rewards are worth it, and if they have the funds, of course, to stay. I had some drops because I was down and I wasn't engaging, and that's to be expected. I mean, no one wants to stay around if there's not enough engagement, I guess. So I'm like trying to get better at that, engage with people more, hence why I'm streaming, so I can talk to people and get to know everyone that, you know, follows me, because if you never do that, it's kind of hard to, you know, I'm kind of bad at starting conversations with other artists or people that follow me and stuff, and it might seem like I'm just not present, but really I am, but like I suck at conversations, so I never like engage in anything, so yeah. And that's also a problem, like the progress in how you grow and get noticed is kind of smaller because you don't, yeah, you probably get what I mean. It's definitely difficult if you have dips, or yeah, you don't feel like doing something someday, and then all of a sudden your following shrunk or stuff like that. But the only thing, way to not get bothered or feel like, I don't know what to say, how to put it, but like just thinking in terms of how you can get better and why people should keep with you and stuff. That's what I've been working on, because yeah, I dropped like a year ago or something like that, where I felt like, what's the point? But that's more like personal, so and then I felt like, why am I doing this? I shouldn't be doing this, and then I felt like I should stream and all that, so yeah. Yeah, I think it's fun to talk back. I was kind of nervous before because this is my first time actually talking on a mic, and yeah, so, but it's fun now. Especially if you have something to talk about. I feel like I'm getting somewhere, but I still don't know what I want to do with her eyes, like the lid area. Because I'm thinking of like the personality wise and the prompt, how to make it show up in as much as possible on these things. So I'm thinking like deep set kind of eye maybe would look kind of fit her maybe. I think I'm gonna go with that. I know the prompt was snooty, so kind of I don't know if the word is pretentious or like snobby, or something like that. But there's where like a lot of makeup and the hair and all that stuff kind of helps with that, I think. Yeah, at least on this one, because I don't know, I like the prompt. It kind of, I just naturally got inspired by it, so I felt like I want to stick by it. Yeah, exactly. It's from the official prompt list from the people that made Mermaid, I think. That's where I found it. I can look it up. I downloaded it in case I wanted to do more. It looks like this. And it's the first one. And they had some interesting things here, like pirate and rock star. So that's pretty funny. Behemoth, that would be kind of hard to do, but masculine one. I think I was on like Amino App, and they started the Mermaid 2, and they linked to this one and their own. Yeah. Hello, Hebaton? I hope I didn't butcher that completely. A lot of them do like sketches, which I guess could be faster, but still, you kind of have to like have some kind of idea and not just sketch a generic mermaid and that's it. I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. But I mean, if you just want to practice sketching fast, sure, I guess. That works. I'm doing good. How are you? Exactly. I would be too stressed. That's why I'm not decided against doing all the days and just do a couple. I feel it will be way, way too stressful. Especially if you're a perfectionist and you feel like you want to do a full painting even though it's not the point, and like I did with this one. Because I was originally going to do like a sketchy thing, and then all of a sudden, no, I like this one too much, I'm gonna do a painting. And then it was like, damn. There's no point in doing all 30 days now. So yeah, that's why I'm doing like a couple. Definitely. I love mermaids. I mean, they're super fun, but yeah. You think that it would be like a piece of cake, but not really. Yeah, me too. Like I do, let's say I do this. I do like the whole face like this. Then I think I'm just gonna do some light sketch, just lightly sketch below this. Like this, just lightly sketch it. And I'm not gonna blend anything, I'm just gonna do basic stuff like this, and just to show the where the lighting is, and where the shadows are, and that's it. And then all of a sudden, I started pulling out my smudge brush, and then I go down, 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 down. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there. I'm not even noticing myself doing this. I just sit there, start blending it out. I start adding contours. I start adding like strands of hair, eyebrows, and then all of a sudden, oh shit. Well, it's a painting now. Might as well finish it. That's pretty much how it goes with me. That's why, like, I don't update art frequently, because I always end up making it into a full piece, so, yeah. Hello, Alcan22. Oh, welcome back. I have no idea what that is, Alcan, so it's just a bunch of letters. Okay, where was I? I kind of talked myself out of what I was doing. Hello, Yurina. Thank you. Slowly getting there to what I want it to look like. Yeah, I know. Twitch is probably better, but like, I don't know, I have a bunch of people on YouTube following me, and I felt like it would be kind of a lot to ask them to move over to Twitch. And thank you, Heba. I still like watch the same speed paints of all people multiple times too, if I like it. And where was I? Right. Yeah, Kumi. Twitch is probably better, but I did a poll for YouTube people on what site they would prefer to watch streams, and YouTube was like way ahead, so I thought might as well stay here then. I do that too. It's fascinating for me to see like everyone's before and after, like when they started going into art and then when they're way more advanced, and to see how it progressed. It's super fun to see. Should probably like do a improvement type image or something just to show where I was when I started, but then again I have it's pretty much YouTube videos, so I guess it's not really something I have to do. Yeah, draw it again meme thing. I definitely want to do that at some point. Let's see. Yeah, I followed him too quite a bit, and he's gotten really good at his lighting and stuff. And I love the way he does the patterns on his clothes, especially those kimono type clothes. He does like a whole bunch of colorful patterns, and he has like a cool little texture like brush when he does that. I don't know, I think that looks really good. Yeah, this is like what I've always wanted to do the most, and that's why I started like practicing it. And then I felt like I was ready to show it, and then it's just kind of progressed into more and more. Because this is like way more, not knocking down like shapes and stuff, but I don't know, I get more satisfaction out of painting something. When it's done, I feel way more like proud of myself, I guess. Not that you shouldn't be proud of shapes and stuff. I was proud of that too, but then I felt like this isn't really me anymore. I don't know. And then I started doing this, and all of a sudden, yes, this is what I want to do. I want to paint stuff. I want to do more realism. But I mean, it takes a while to get to the point where you feel like, yeah, this is my thing. Ooh, that's way too much contrast. God damn. Let's do this. Okay, that's much better. Jeez. It's a bit too fake right there. I definitely do more if I felt like I wanted to do shibis. Yeah, definitely. I don't like what's the word? Label myself, or I guess restrict myself. Because you never know, sometimes you might want to do something else, and then you pre-decided that no, this is all I'm gonna do. Like I did for a while with the anime part, and then I felt like this is getting kinda, is this all I'm gonna do? Yeah. I think the more you do, the better you get, the more experience you get, and you don't necessarily have to stick to one thing, but I mean, if you wanna be big on one thing, then yeah, you kind of have to stick to it. But if you just want to grow and know that you can do all kinds of stuff, then it's definitely more worth to do some variety. Ugh, that word. Ugh. It does. It kind of gets a little bit boring-ish. Yeah, that's definitely how I feel now, Yuna. It gets way more fun once you realize where your passion really lies. Some people start out with, like, let's say comic, and then way down the line then you realize, hey, I really like landscape stuff, and then they stick to that. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go, I think. Exploring as much as possible. And it's also easier to find what you like the most if you do that. Probably spending way too much time on this shading right now, but once I start, I can't stop. Oh, thank you, Kumi. Thank you to Hiba. Hope that's better. Okay, let's find the cheekbone. It's like up here, I guess. Oh shit, that's wrong. Not the clone, the brush. Please, and thank you. Favorite. It's usually, I wanna say DeviantArt, but it's kind of been, there's a lot of clicks going on because a lot of people has left and new people come in, and I've never been good with like join stuff like that, so I've always been kind of on the sidelines, and I don't know. Instagram is fun, for sure, and I've really liked Amino Art at the moment. They're super like active there. Maybe not comments all the time, but when they do, it's fun. But I always post like on all the places, so people can like choose which one they prefer following me on. Yeah, Amino Art. It's an app for your phone, kind of like Instagram, but like the more active you are, you can like show up when you give a like or give a commentary or comment, I should say. Do a poll, answer a poll, stuff like that. Kind of like show up in a little list so you can like keep tracks on people if you want. I think that's a pretty cool idea. And then if you log in like regularly, you get more experience, and the more experience you get like different kind of what's the word for it? Titles? I don't know. I'm hooked on that. I don't know why. I think those things are fun for some reason. That's why I kind of like it so much. If those things weren't there, I might not like it as much, but yeah. Let's see. Cheekbone. Where are you? You are here. Ish. I feel. Boop. Kinda. Yeah. That's what I mean by like clicks, and also getting noticed there. Super hard. You kind of have to get lucky on a daily deviation or know someone big that can like help you, but I've never been a person that can do that. I don't know, I feel like I don't know, I just feel weird if I was trying to be friends with someone big. I don't know, that's why I'm never really gotten that big. I just have a mentality of I want to try and make it on my own. Not the best idea all the time, but yeah, you kind of have to comment all over the place and just really be super active. And I don't know, I get like stressed slash like, I don't know the proper word for it, but being like super active every day like drains your energy really hard, I feel. So that's why I just like comment on pieces I really like, or if someone talks to me, I get all active with them. But yeah, it's kind of draining for me. Just trying to go all over the place commenting, and yeah, I just like favoriting the one I like, and then if a piece like really speaks to me, or I feel like, wow, this lighting is amazing, or your background is incredible because blah blah, then I'll comment. But I'm not the best at just commenting, just comment. I feel like that's cheesy in a way. I don't know. I'm not good with yeah, I'm not good with that at all. Oh, toxic, that sucks. Yeah, that's probably the best if you can build a little community that you feel like they're active with you, so you can be active. You kind of like feed off each other. Because if no one talks to you, you don't feel like talking to everyone else, and vice versa. You know, that's kind of like human nature, I guess. Yeah, fan art and definitely weird stuff, and then uh, nudity, fan art, nudity, super big. You kind of get grow of just that, and I've never been able to do all that stuff. I just not okay with that, I guess. But if other people do that, sure, go for it. Yes. Ooh, someone's happy. Spinner. Hello. Bye bye. Hiba, have a good day or evening, whichever time it is for you. Alright. It's 5, so kind of evening, nightish. Everyone can be good if you get set your mind to it and then start practicing the things you like. It takes time, but it's worth it if you put in the time. But if you're like have a busy life or stuff like that, it may not be as easy or fast or to learn, but you can make it into a hobby. Did I convince you on the same things I got inspired by or what? A whole new world. It's the same as on YouTube here. Yes. Let's see, I should fix this. Paladins, no, I have not. I don't play a lot of games. The thing I like the most right now is like Fortnite. I used to play Dead by Daylight, but I don't know. Got kinda ID? I'm not sure. Did it go to the search tab or Kumi? On the members or? And the plus follow didn't work. That's weird. People tend to like saying stuff like that if they're like a fan of a certain game that resembles something or a person that is kind of bigger, they tend to say the other less person copied the other one spinner. It's called this one. It's the name of the app. Maybe I didn't pick the right one. I don't know. Probably noticed that their character did really well and they want to have a similar character to maybe get their players over to them or something. I don't know. Trying to market, and that's hard. Just get tired thinking about stuff like that. Let's see where I want to go. I should probably start a little bit here and there on my body, I guess. I'm not happy with those brows. Screw those. No, I haven't made a group yet. I have, like, debating on it, but not yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to, but... Let's see here. Did you like download what's it called? Original Amino, like just straight up Amino, or hello Chrissy. Oh, okay, that's why. You kind of have to download the Amino Art version. That's what I did, at least. I don't think it works if you don't. That might be why. Oh, don't worry about it. It took a while for me to figure out what the hell I was supposed to do there too, so I did the same thing. Let me double check the name. Let's see. Their logo is kind of like a board with a pin on it with a rainbow, and it says English at the bottom. Oh, a cookie. Oof. I want one. Sweet. Oof. Num num num. Okay, let's see. What the hell am I doing with this stomach? Let's trying to get something. Let's see. That's okay. Just watching is awesome. Just having people being here and taking a look. Oh, whew. Yeah, this computer is pretty old actually. A couple of years, so it's not new or made for streaming, but it's been holding on pretty good for me. You're right. Sponsor me, Amino. I'm pimping you out right now. I've actually got zero like frame drops, so I mean I'm pleasantly surprised. Thank you for subscribing, Spinner Lord, if you're still here. Recruited one person, yes. No, they have to sponsor me. thinking about how extreme I want your makeup to be, or if anything at all. It's kind of hard to figure that out. But I shouldn't, like... Thank you, Callum, for subscribing. You just realized? Alright, Spinner. Let's see. Let's do some more. Oh shit. That's way too dark. That's a little better. Kinda like here, maybe? Oh, I didn't know they made a page. If they did, I'm like pleasantly surprised. Normal-ish? I don't know. I'm gonna do a little bit fantasy or strange by like having some kind of jewels here and like an earring and a purse. I'm thinking of doing like this kind of theme on the face up here on the cheekbones or something, or maybe on the brows. We'll see. Fan pages are pretty fun to have, honestly. It would be the first time, so it's fun. If they did, I'm really honored that it felt like I should have one. Too sure. Soft. Let's go. Yeah, it's definitely fun to experiment, try new stuff. Never done mermaids, I thought, why not? They look awesome. Okay. Alright, let's continue on this tummy. Try to get something shape here. Let's see. Like this maybe? I think that's a pretty new feature. I think if you get enough coins you can buy some special stuff, if I remember correctly. Like stickers and bubbles of some kind. Yeah, those can be pretty cool, Chrissy. Sometimes dark things are more advanced sometimes with the designs and stuff, so let's see. It's way too dark. Keep doing that. I don't know why. That can be a good, what's it called, therapeutic thing to do. And as long as that works for you. Let's see. Yeah, me too. Take your time. Oh yeah, inks are kind of unforgiving, so if you mess up, oof. probably change position right now so I can get some full idea of what I want to do here. Because if you stay too long, kind of get focused on just one spot, and it's not always a good thing. Patience is good. I'm pretty patient too, but if it goes really bad, I tend to like lose interest sometimes. Digital voice, please. It's a little easier on those things. You have a little bit more leeway. Let's see. Something like that, maybe. Think. Let me get my. That's good. It seemed to be the best time for most people. And that's what I wanted to. So as much as possible, people can come in and watch. Because if no one can come, what's the point, you know? Beep-a-doody. You too, Chrissy. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, thank you. It means a lot. Welcome back. Not much, just talking about some inks. And me just talking to myself what I want to do. Alright, let's go up here. Yeah, I love weekends. Except when there's people in the park. I'm still dealing with being our own people, so it gets kind of stressful at times. Yeah, I love watching streams too. I tend to watch those when I do my speed paints, when I'm painting. Having on one screen. Kind of helps sometimes if you're feeling not that up to painting. like watching and listening to someone else doing whatever they're doing kind of helps. Shape right here. There we go. Yeah, that can really help. I think so too. Especially like stuck, if you're stuck or you're not feeling really into whatever you're doing. Because usually if you're not have something motivating you or making it enjoyable or relaxing, I tend to like just stop and then I don't feel like doing anymore. Okay, I think that's how I want to. I don't know if I want to have a more shell shape, maybe, or color, I should say. I think I should do that. It's a little bit Little Mermaid inspired, I think. I got this idea from. Yeah, I enjoy Photoshop more when it comes to the brushes and textures. I have a really more control over how it will look and stuff. Sai is awesome for like the crispness of the brushes and stuff like that, but the blending and the painting part, I prefer this program. Some people prefer Sai, some people like Coral. Personal preference. Depends on their style too, I think. What the kind of, I guess, what's it called? Ooh, I don't know what it's called in English. Yikes. Anyway, sometimes it's style related. If they do anime, they tend to like Sai because of their lines. Some people like the watercolor stuff from, it might be Clip Studio, no, Coral Painter, maybe that's it. Or Coral and Creed, I think, if I remember correctly. They have more like traditional vibe on some things, I think. I'm not 100% sure though. Hello, Genesis. Do you mean in general, or do you want to devise on a specific thing? one of my advices is first doing some studies from a really good like reference photo. If values are a problem, I'd suggest black and white references. And yeah, that probably helps with most things, if I'm honest, if I think about it. Because you practice anatomy, you practice the values or colors, depending on what you choose. It can also help really well with the textures of the face, because that's something you want to add that's pretty much essential at the end to get that realistic looking thing. Yes, ambient occlusion, definitely. And the other things are of English work. Yikes. I have it right here in my head, but okay, I have to go to Portrait Studio and check up the names real quick, cause I am blank in the head right now. Yeah, lighting directions really important, because if you don't know what lighting you want, everything can screw up. Literally everything can go wrong. So really important that you know the lighting you're going for. Let's see, what's it called? That's direction light. Bounce lighting, also a thing. Also helps. I can find it. It's not on this. Well, me in English. Yeah, it's a really good program for when you want to do portraits or anything, especially for lighting and stuff, if you want to practice those things. I use it a lot when I need some help with my lighting, cast shadows when I practice, because those are also really important. Because before I tended to overblend all my shadows and stuff, and it looks kind of like flat. Oh shit, sorry. Kind of hit my mic there. Let's see. Lighting I'm gonna take to the end, so I don't need to work on those anymore. So let's go here, do a little bit more here. Let's see. Oh, another thing that I figured out and I think is super important, that's edges in your work. And sharp bases, also important, because your faces in real life, they're not like blended all the way. They have edges from like one point to another. And not going too dark with the shadows is also a thing, because I'm gonna show you. Because if you have, let's see, two colors, one, let's see, this color, and then you wanna shade it, I guess. Let's go a little bit darker. And maybe you don't really see anything, so you're thinking, I want to go darker so I really see the shadows. This is what I did before. I went overboard with the shadow. But then when you make the edge, it looks like really dark, you know, like this. All of a sudden it's super dark. So I tended to learn myself to like make the edge first. If it's still too light, I can darken it, you know? I think that's like super good to know and practice. Yeah, light of face, how oily the face is, how wet it is. Like, if it's super wet, naturally it's gonna be more white spots and stuff. So you kind of show it. Same with sweaty skin. Think about pores, freckles, beauty marks, stuff like that can help. Should draw them. It's mermaid month after all. Let's see. Is that in its own layer or did I make one? I think I made one for some reason. Alright. Let's see. I think I should maybe work on they're kind of like mini Wikipedia. You can put in a character, a topic, your own stuff in a category, kind of like a group. I mean, if you're doing a bunch of, let's say, inks, you know, black and white with just ink, then you can make a little wiki for your ink stuff. I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure, but and then of course you can make it on another person that you maybe admire or stuff like that. Let's see. Now that I think about it, I might want to have jewels on her brows. Honestly, I think that would be pretty cool. I'm gonna try, see how it looks. That could be pretty neat. Let's see, I did some. Let's see how it will look. Maybe some dots like the bottom, I don't know. We'll see. It's okay, it took a while for me to learn everything too. Let's look with the hair. Maybe. Let's do this. Let's see how it looks on the bottom. If I do something like this. How does that look? Yeah. That maybe though. Could be kinda cool. We'll see. Yeah, I'm thinking of adding like a crown thing to her. Yeah, definitely. Let's see what I wanna do. Kind of a shape though. That's the thing. Kind of like this maybe. See how that looks. And good that you reminded me that I wanted to do something like that. So thank you, Genesis. Completely forgot. Maybe like that, but that's kind of crooked. Obviously it would be round at the bottom here. Maybe like shaped like this, maybe some separations going on so it gets more like interesting, perhaps. Should probably look up some headdresses, maybe I can get some more inspiration later, but this is pretty neat. Could be why she's so snooty. She's a princess or something, so she feels entitled to it, maybe. Something like that. Could be pretty cool backstory to it. Maybe have a shell or something right there. Perhaps. Could be kinda maybe in the shape of her bra thingies. Something like that, maybe. Oh, Flossie, thank you so much. That's super kind of you. Thank you. Oh. Hearts to you. Oh, so generous. Yeah, I could add fishes in a pool or something. Maybe around her. Would be pretty neat. I just like leaving the background for later until I have my proper story in mind. But yeah, that could work. I was about to say fuck this in Swedish. I should probably get some more done on the face, honestly. Get somewhere here. Let's see. I don't think she should have that. She's not having a dark lipstick on her, so let's fix that. Now that we've figured out the shadows and stuff on the face. Hello, Extreme Place. What I'm doing? Painting. And I'm doing pretty good, if that's what you wanted to know. How are you? Not that much, maybe. Much softer like that, maybe. Let's see here. A little of this. Too wide there. Abort mission. Really getting to realism was, let's see, 3 years, I think. Time, not the best at time, but I think something like that. I think my first like proper realism was my first Halloween one, Hypnotic Gaze, I uploaded. That was probably my first like proper realism piece that I did. I don't know, a lot of practice and just a lot of patience at the start, because it wasn't easy starting, but it's not supposed to be easy either. And if you have that mentality, it should be okay. Honestly, you can do almost anything with art if you're willing to put in the time. Because I mean, you're usually in your older days, not necessarily like super old, but That's usually when you blossom the most, I think. Unless you're like born gifted, like the castle or something. Does she decide what you do? Have a good day, evening, night, extreme. Yeah, realism is one of the trickier ones, I think. Because there's a lot more factors to think about, and there's a lot more rules you have to follow. Unless you're like advanced enough where you can like start your own style, and that's when you can break some rules, but it'll still look good. Because you know you can't break like anatomy even if you're going for a specific style, because you know it's like nature. I don't mind. I don't think it's being annoying or anything. I think it's more your like sister-y feelings coming out. I know I was like that with my brother when I was younger, so. Okay, Flasher, you have a good day or evening too. And thank you for stopping by. And the super chat, I'm real, like, super grateful. Well, if you understand all that, it's just practicing makes perfect. I mean, it took a while for me to even get to this point, and I think I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but just keep working on it. That's what I'm doing, at least. Because when I started, it was pretty, ooh, even my realism was pretty bad. Not gonna lie. It wasn't that good. It's okay, Kumi. I don't mind. Allows me to get some work done. Just kidding. I'm thinking on the makeup, but I should probably do some more on the eyes before I go into that. You mean those like spiral ones? Or they're like spiraling and then pointy? Yeah, that's probably better. Feathers doesn't make much sense underwater, do they? But most of these things are like placeholders. Can always change them. I haven't really worked on them because jewelry and stuff can always tend to want to change those depending on the personality or the appearance you want to go for with your character. So I can change those a lot too. I'm liking the overall look on her so far. Feels pretty what I want to go with. There we go. Gonna fix the eyes a little bit, I think. Maybe I should add some kind of wing to her makeup. That would be kind of cool, maybe. Let's make a makeup layer here, so we don't make any mistakes. Let's test some colors. This is magenta purple pink mix. So let's see. Blue, yeah, that's water. Green, gold. Thank you, Genesis. I love improving it and that people notice the improvement. It's awesome. Mint green, maybe. Let's try it out. Let's see. Maybe that. Maybe not so set opaque, cause yikes, that's a bit too much, huh? Thinking maybe it should be a lid color, if so. Could be pretty nice looking, and then maybe some darker, colder color in the crease or something. Could be kind of nice, like a purpley or urban, or English word for that. Oof, I'm not gonna try that one. Or maybe a skin tone-ish brown or something simple. Wow, I just noticed I've been streaming for 2 hours. Doesn't feel like that long. Yeah, I'm thinking like a Faye, like you do in real life for the colors. Hey, that color kind of works because she looks more snooty that way, because she gets a bigger lid, so she looks a bit more like looking down on you, like peasant. I think I'm gonna go with something like this, because then it won't be like a color of her tail or something, because that gets kind of repetitive and dull, and it kind of ruins the colors of those things, because they want to pop on their own, huh? Yeah, 2 hours. I started at 4. It's 6 now. I'm kind of liking this color. Yeah, I want to do a more see-through color from this tail on her lips. So like nudie, but still a little bit of color. And then some heavy gloss on top. Because I like that look, honestly. And the lips are like toned down in a color or see-through, and then just a bunch of whitish, glossy things going on the lips. I think that looks awesome. Should probably have like a blush in a similar color then to match, so it doesn't look like a clown. That's not something we want to go for. Let's just honestly just pick like this color and try that out. That works. But not so. Yes, lots of gloss. I just love gloss on female characters. I don't know why. I just like it for some reason. I think it looks awesome. Some people go like super shyly with the gloss, and I'm like, more gloss. More shiny stuff. Yeah. Also, when you put like those shiny bits on the skin where it really where the light hits, I like to go a little bit overboard, but I like the look, so screw it, you know. I think maybe a tiny bit warmer color on the cheeks in the here though, because it is a fleshy part, and there is usually is a lot of blood in this area, so it should be a little bit warmer. Yeah. Just a little bit. Let's do a little bit of shading on these. Let's see where the shadow is so we don't make it weird looking. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? Yeah, I'm thinking like a pool of fish around her, swimming around, like worshipping her or something. Might be kind of cool. Something I'm probably gonna add if I like it enough. I'm doing good. Getting a bit hungry though. I remember that I didn't actually advertise my streaming on the Amino app, which is kind of yikes. I should have probably done that next time. Alright, something like that maybe. Let's see. Arm. This maybe? Shadow. Gold. Maybe. Yeah, it did make her like warm blonde. Let's see. Colorize, goldish color. That maybe because since we are underwater here. Maybe like a faded gold so it's not too bright. Since the atmosphere is blue after all, so we can't go like crazy gold, bright orange, yellow. So you kind of have to be toned down, if anything. I don't know. I'm kind of torn because the headpiece can't be gold because she's blonde. I think it just kind of fades into each other. So I wanted to match, but this is hard. Like super hard. Yeah, that's my original thought. Everything is like silver and this is like crystally whitish silver. Exactly. I can always color it later if I feel like it's not working, but I think it'll work. Can always like edit it if I feel like it should be another color. That's so great about colorize mode on this program, which is like awesome. maybe. This is probably gonna add some shadow like that, I think, but that's for later. Kind of like adding extra cast shadows later into my painting. The base ones I do right away before I actually paint, but when I'm gonna add like a cast shadow on top of something I painted, I tend to go in after with a new layer, add it, and then I can like edit it much better, like the opacity and then, you know, stuff like this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna add a little bit of a rainbowy colors, but not too much, so pink definitely. This is pretty much just the base, because crystal, and especially if it sees through a white, it's definitely gonna up a bunch of colors. So it's probably gonna be some blue in there from the water, and then some pinkish, definitely. I think I'm gonna work a little bit on the hair now to get something going here. Get a brush here. New layer, so we don't mess it up in case we change our minds. Let's see, where do we want the edges? We want an edge here. Definitely feeling that. Feeling that for sure. And then up here, also feeling it. And then like that. Maybe something like this. I've been a fan of curls since I did that freckle study. Kind of looks more, I don't know, more fun than the straight hair. Kind of harder to paint though, but worth it if you get it right, for sure. Alright, so let's add some lightly here, maybe connect to there, and then we need something darker here so we can get some shadows going here in the hair. I think I'm gonna release this so I don't. Yeah, they're pretty hard to get right because there's a lot of technical stuff going on with those. I think it's, yeah, definitely hard. Well, I'm thinking of adding maybe pools of fish around her or something, circling maybe, or maybe some coral, or what's it called, like mountain-like things on the water, maybe, I don't know. I might do a surface up here somewhere. See like a little bit of the surface and shiny stuff. We'll see. I tend to add those things a little bit later in, but yeah. probably what I'm gonna do. I have straight hair, so I don't know about that, but in art definitely looks nice. Maybe that's why I like curly hair so much. Because I don't have them. Which is pretty common with humans, I think. Yeah, I can imagine it can be a little bit hard, like, getting the structure to be like you want it to. If you want a certain, like, style on your hair, it might be kind of hard, I guess. I mean, if you have straight hair and you want to have a ponytail, just up, done. Is that... Oops, sorry. I hit the mic again. I don't really do much with my hair. Just putting a ponytail right now for summer, because summer is not my thing. Let's see how that looks from afar. Yeah. It's kind of rim light, but not. So let's make it a little bit more. Let's remove some parts we don't want, so we can actually see that it's hair and not just a cloud or something. And then maybe add some strands later on. A little bit of a dark color, put it there. I just realized I don't have any music going. I'm sorry. It's probably kind of boring right now. I'll fix that. Ooh. Kind of clock is kind of much. I should get some dinner. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it a day right now. Oh, thank you, Kumi. Because I'm getting kind of hungry and a bit lack of energy. So I think I'm gonna stop for today. It was fun having you here. I might stream a little bit tomorrow as well. We'll see. If I do, I'm gonna let everyone know. But I'm definitely gonna do it every Saturday though, at the same time, 4 p.m. CEST. Yeah, you definitely helped with some ideas for sure, Genesis. So thank you everyone for stopping by. It was super fun talking to you, and I hope I get to know you a lot more in the coming streaming. Please do if you have the time. It's fun to talk to people. Makes the time go faster, and you don't have to just sit there and stare and just think all the time about your art. You just kind of, it flows a little bit better, I guess you could say. But yeah, have an awesome day or night, whichever time it is for you guys, and maybe I'll see you next Saturday. Alright? Love you guys. Bye bye.